Home builders are entering a new discovery environment where buyers ask AI platforms to compare builders, explain pricing, assess reputation, and recommend shortlists before they ever contact a sales office. The benchmark shows a clear pattern. AI systems are not distributing attention evenly. Recommendation power is concentrating around a small group of builders with stronger public evidence, stronger sentiment, and more citable authority. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, founder and CEO of CiteWorks Studio. At CiteWorks Studio, we study how brands show up across Google, AI answers, and the public sources buyers trust before making decisions, and how that visibility turns into credible citations, comparisons, and recommendations. The biggest shift in this report is where buyer evaluation is happening. A home buyer may still use Google, visit builder websites, and tour communities, but increasingly that buyer is also asking ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Google AI Mode, Google AI Overviews, and Perplexity to create a first-pass shortlist. That matters because an AI answer is selective. It pulls from retrievable evidence, reviews, official content, third-party validation, comparison pages, and public discussion. If a builder is weak in that public evidence layer, it can be left out before the buyer reaches a brand-controlled channel. For home builders, AI search visibility has become a consideration stage issue. The report found 3 builders capturing the strongest recommendation stage positions: Taylor Morrison, D.R. Horton, and Toll Brothers. Taylor Morrison leads in recommendation efficiency with a 22.3% valid recommendation coverage rate, the highest net sentiment score at 0.76, and the strongest rank 1 rate at 13.4%. When it is recommended, it tends to appear near the top of the shortlist. D.R. Horton leads in total modeled AI authority value at 911,203 per month. It also has the highest raw mention presence rate at 50%, and it performs especially well in the pricing and cost research cluster, where buyer intent is closest to a decision. Toll Brothers is also a strong recommendation performer with 20.7% valid recommendation coverage and the second highest net sentiment score. Its strongest lane appears tied to luxury and quality signal responses. Together, these brands are capturing much of the AI recommendation value in the category. The most important lesson for executives is the difference between being mentioned and being recommended. Lenner is the clearest example. It appears in 42.1% of observations, the second highest presence rate in the data set, but earns valid recommendations at only a 9.8% rate. Polt Group shows a similar pattern, appearing in 32.9% of observations while achieving only 7.9% valid recommendation coverage. That means AI systems know these brands, they name them, but they do not consistently advance them into shortlist quality recommendations. This distinction is commercially important. A mention may create awareness. A valid recommendation can shape the buyer's next step. A top 3 placement or rank 1 placement in a pricing prompt has even greater weight because it appears when the buyer is closest to action. For home builders, the goal is recommendation stage visibility supported by rank, sentiment, and prompt level performance. The pricing and cost research cluster carries the highest commercial exposure in the benchmark. It generated 388 observations and a modeled opportunity value of $5.7 million per month. D.R. Horton leads that cluster with a 15.7% valid recommendation coverage rate and an 8.5% rank 1 rate. That matters because pricing and cost prompts signal a buyer who is moving from general exploration into decision stage evaluation. The report also highlights NVR Ryan Homes as the most exposed brand in the category. Despite being a significant national builder, it appears in only 4.2% of observations, earns just 2 valid recommendations across all 6 platforms, and has 0 rank 1 recommendations and 0 top 3 recommendations. Its modeled monthly AI authority value is 11.3 against a category-level opportunity estimated at $23.1 million per month. That value is modeled and directional, not revenue, but the relative gap is strategically meaningful. The builders winning AI-generated shortlists appear to have stronger evidence architectures across several source types. Official builder websites matter when they provide clear floor plans, pricing information, community details, and structured specifications. Review platforms and customer ratings help shape sentiment. Industry publications, recognition lists, and editorial coverage create third-party validation. Comparison pages and directory listings help AI systems understand how one builder fits against another. Community forums, including Reddit and homeowner discussions, contribute to the conversational evidence layer. The benchmark does not prove that one specific source caused one specific recommendation, but the pattern is clear enough for leadership teams to act on. AI platforms need accurate, consistent, positive, citable material to recommend with confidence. The leadership takeaway for home builders is straightforward. Measure the buyer prompts where shortlists are forming, separate mentions from valid recommendations, and fund the public evidence layer that supports recommendation quality. That means tracking platform-specific performance, pricing and comparison prompts, top 3 and rank 1 rates, sentiment framing, and the sources AI systems use to build answers. The benchmark is a point-in-time snapshot from June 2026, and AI outputs can change. But the strategic direction is clear. Builders that improve recommendation stage visibility, citation architecture, and third-party evidence will be better positioned when buyers ask AI who belongs on the shortlist.